What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to some more Black Girls. Where last time we met a scantily clad warrior babe running for her life. And it wasn't from us. I count that as a victory. But yeah, we're also now facing some horrible blocky black monster here. I don't know. Let's find out. Before my eyes was a wave of what could only describe as a liquid darkness flowing over the terrain. Now I wonder if that's darkness from Tolavru or darkness from Konosuba. Both of those I'd be okay with. Anyway. Oh, that's bad darkness. A wave of pure ebon that sank into the block that made up the ground, washed over the grass and ran up the trees. Ooh! Pure darkness that seemed to color the very air, turning it into something cold and heartless as it flowed over everything in sight like a sinister tidal wave. Well, shit! Ooh. I like this more than the CG. I'm not gonna lie, this is more detail. Even though she's giving me that bad look. Sometimes women look good in the little man. Anyway, run! Oh! Alright, there she goes. This time, I was in better condition to heed the girl's advice. Just as she was dashing past me, I turned on my heel to follow her example, with all the strength I could muster. Well, I take back what I said before, Dad. This is absolutely amazing! Thanks for the boobs. Alright. As I ran, my body reacted in a similar fashion to the way a person who was at the horror movie would react to the mayhem before him. Run the fuck away! Yeah, I was scared, sure. But I'm scared in a fun way. Yeah! I was actually living that fantasy that I dreamed so many times in the past. I was truly within the world of games. Yeah, man. Running from a horrible monster gonna engulf your entire being. I glanced back at the living darkness that was still chasing after me and the girl. What do I want us? It was relentless in its pursuit. And while I wasn't gaining on us, it wasn't losing ground either. And everything that was in its path, it was swept over and enveloped in shadow, turning the very air into darkness in its wake. Hey, that can't be good. Is it spreading? Good thing this isn't real, or I'd probably be screaming like a baby. So, yes, that's my horror script. Still, maybe I should get some info on what's going on. I want to know more than just run around like an idiot until my time's up. 5 minutes, so yeah. Let's talk to Pops. With that in mind, I moved a bit closer to the scantily clad girl with the crossbow. Hey, baby, yeah. What's going on? What is that stuff? It's the flow of the underworld. Ixon village has been turned into darkness. Oh yeah, sure. I get it.
I don't get it.
Needless to say, that didn't help a lot. Yeah. What in the... What's Ixon village? And what do you mean by turned into darkness? What do you mean? What do I mean? Ixon village is only the largest village near here. Oh, well shit. And as for the darkness... What do you think it's chasing? What do you think it's chasing? I think you mean why. Girl, I'm gonna correct your grammar as we're running for our life, okay? Well, I figured that part out. Probably wants to kill us. But what exactly is it? What is it doing here? Where did it come from? What? Are you kidding me? How could you possibly not know? Oh, it's just scolding me as we run? Whoa! Oh, ack! Oh, shit! A huge ball of fire just landed in our path, really scaring me into making a large mess of my pants as I dug at the heels of the stuff. Oh god, I got dookie in my pants, going everywhere. Oh no. As for the girl, she was clearly surprised, but the look on her face made it clear that she was more annoyed than anything else, with her expression becoming darker as she looked back behind us and scowled. It can throw fireballs? Blast! They've already caught up. Oh. Sexy demon lady. Why is she in a school uniform of all things? Like an evil school uniform girl? Like what? Alright, well she's got a fireball. I'd still do her. Following her gaze, I looked back to see the dark liquid still chasing after us. But more importantly, I could see a bunch of people had joined the chase. They were dressed in very simple clothing, like something from another time. Yeah, I know! Like, the group consisted of both males and females. Oh, and we're the very age of everybody and everybody's type. Okay, interesting. But what they all had in common was that they were all sheathed in darkness and glowed with dark power. Oh no! Crimson cruelty radiated from their eyes, as they growled and snarled, rearing back their arms before hurling additional fireballs in our direction. Oh, so they're there the entire time. That's interesting. My sense of disbelief well and truly suspended. I jumped out of the way as fast as I could and started running once more. With the girl doing the same. Don't I have, like, skills? Can I shoot fire? Am I just a weak puss? As we ran, the girl loaded an arrow in her crossbow and fired back at her pursuers. Fortunately, the arrow went wild and wound up lodging in a tree instead of any. Wait to suck, girl. Jesus, give me that fucking thing. My aim's off for some reason. What are you, a stormtrooper? Actually, her aim was off for some reasons. Two very big ones, in fact. Because her boobs are too big, she can't aim. Really? For as we continued to run, the girl's ample acids jumped and bounced and danced wildly about it. Just, it doesn't seem practical, you know? Like, come on. Oh, what? Whoa! Did it actually... Oh my god, it's bad. Anyway, and while I was no expert on archery and marksmanship, I could see, just by looking at the way her arms wavered as she tried another shot, and having two fun bags dancing wildly about, wouldn't do your ability ain't much good. Yeah, fun bags dancing about. Yes, the fun bags. Oh god, they're doing it again! Oh, the fun bags are dancing! My eyes widened at the sight of those marvelous mounds of feminine flesh dancing in an infuriating, enticing manner. And I was brought back to the world of hormones, and another fireball struck the ground. This time right my feet. Oh no, don't look at the boobs, man! Oh god damn. The result was a painful scorching on my heels. Me practically screaming my lungs out. Oh god, does it hurt? Yarg! Yarg, I'm a pirate. That really hurt. Maybe this is getting a little too real. I still had no idea how to play this game Dad cooked up. And I had no weapons, no powers that I could access, no armor, no nothing. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Like, can we contact the bastard? And while I was definitely loving all the realism that the Imagine 5 system had added to the gaming environment, I didn't consider playing a target for fireball throwing loons without any means of defending myself or finding back to be much of a game. Man, this guy's fucking wordy as fuck. Jesus, dude. Especially when it was obvious that getting hit by those fireballs would definitely hurt. And so I reached up, trying to twist the knobs of my helmet and getting out of this crazy excuse. How can you do that? His arms are strapped to the electric chair. Like, you can't do it. Unfortunately, the only things I succeeded in grabbing were my own ears. Yeah, see? Like, he's locked in there. Ow, what the? Why are you twisting your ears? Because I'm stupid. I don't know. I was too busy, but that's like the perfect comeback. Because I'm stupid. I was too busy fighting the chill that was running down my spine to pay any attention to the girl. Not only had I been not able to grab the knobs, but I couldn't even feel the helmet, which made no sense at all. Oh, you can't even feel it. Nice. As complete and perfect as this VR world was, there was no changing the fact that the VR helmet was on my head. Yeah. Even while I was playing, I should have still been able to use its controls to get out of there. Dad had said so much himself. Well, why can't Dad get us out, you know? I'm just saying. There must be a glitch of some kind. I can't feel the helmet at all. But at least I know it's still there, so... Without any bad ideas, I grabbed the base of my head, figuring that it would be, that I had to be grabbing onto the helmet, and yanked it on it. Oh no! Don't yank on your ear, dude! Ow! What do you think you're doing? I'm being stupid! Shut up! It didn't make any sense. There was no helmet. I was grabbing with my head, pulling and tugging away in any way I could, but not only was I not feeling it, I wasn't coming off. I was out of this crazy game. Oh no, we're stuck with the boobies. Why are you trying to pull your own head off? I don't know. Oh god, it did move. I just shot the girl a look, unable to pay any real attention to her dancing chest any longer. I had no idea what was going on. No, that still caught my attention. All I could be certain of was the fact that something was going horribly, horribly wrong. And I was somehow trapped in this game. Oh no, we're trapped in this game! I didn't see it coming! But this is impossible! Something like that only happens in sci-fi horror movies and stuff like that. It isn't really real, or in anime too, you know, mostly in anime. But even as I thought about it, I realized that whatever was happening, something had clearly gone wrong with Dad's invention. No shit! Whether the game scenario had somehow been downloaded directly into my brain, or I had been sucked into the game itself, or something even crazier, there was no getting out of it. No, oh, yeah, those are some definite possibilities. There was no instant escape for me. No hitting the pause. That's right, this is last pause, bitches. Anyway, but are yanking out the power cord to get out of this game. Whoa! Ooh. And as another fireball singed my heels, spurring me forward even faster, I wound up pressing the personal panic button. The panic button! No, please! Dad! Dad, if you can hear me, pull the plug. Get me out of here. I noticed the girl giving me a look out of the corner of my eye, but I didn't care. Something was really going wrong. Yeah, I know, she's looking at me funny. And even worse, there was nothing to indicate that Dad had heard me. The screen that should have been in front of my eyes wasn't going dark. No one was removing the helmet that should have been on my head. I was still running for my life, with more and more fireballs scorching the ground at my feet, so how are we gonna get away? Oh God! Mom, Dad, Candy! I'll take anyone, I'm desperate. Anybody help? Unfortunately, there was no sign that anybody would be pulling me out of this mad world. And the only response to my pleas got was the kind I could have done without. Crying for your mother and father? What are you, a baby in a man's body? Don't you have any dignity? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah! Oh no, she get hit? Oh. Oh no, she's vulnerable again. Ah, no, the darkness is creeping her. More boobs, nice. Anyway, starting at the girl's pained shriek, I looked about, just in time to see a fireball having exploded against her. Oh, jeez. Her already tattered clothing was badly scorched and seemed to be disintegrating before my very eyes, even as she was sent flying right at me. Nice! Thank you! Anyway, I'm so mad. Whoa! Before I could even think to dodge, her ample breast crashed squarely into my face, knocking me off my feet. Way to go! Right into the tits. Oh. Acting on sheer instinct, I grabbed for whatever I could. The nips! No, sorry, that's not what. Anyway. Unfortunately, all I could see was wrapping my arms around the girl. My body reacting to the most exquisitely bare skin that I'd ever laid my eyes upon. Oh, good! But I hadn't been in the position to take any pleasure in this situation before, and my situation got worse with each passing second. The girl crashing into me had knocked me off my feet. Yeah, and we're not gonna get hit with fireballs. And even worse, as I managed to pull my face free of the chasm that was her cleavage, I looked back and saw that we had been knocked out of the forest, and were now hovering over the hillside composed of many blocks that made up this world. Can't we just, like, make a wall real quick or something? I don't know. Oh, as if gravity had been waiting just long enough for me to realize what was about to happen, the girl and I were then pulled down to this section of a block slope. How long has this fall been going on? Holy shit, this must have been in slow motion. On some level, I noticed that, for all their rigidity, the blocks felt no harder than actual soil. Oh, nice! Yeah. Which, unfortunately, was still enough to hurt. Just like it hurt the many times over that I and the girl tumbled down the slope, bouncing off the blocks and crashing about in a mad jumble of loops. Oh, because they're square, too. Oh, dude. It's like going down stairs. I swear the two of us must have looked like one of those old cartoons where you would have a cloud of dust with human arms and legs sticking out of it at random. That's the noise I make. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't know how long the time we fell down the slope. All it was that by the time we finally rolled to a stop at the bottom of the incline, with the girl and I still intertwined in a groaning pain heap. It must have looked like one big bruise. Great. Oh, and there's cows in the distance, and there's some fogs. Hey, is that Lily? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. And I felt like moving the same way as I felt about wanting to try and bench press an aircraft carrier. Oh, okay, big guy, can't you be less wordy? Unfortunately, does this guy take poetry or something? Unfortunately, I was given no choice in the matter. For even as I lay there, trying to figure out if I was still in one piece, I felt a pair of slender hands shoving me up and away from my back. Oh God! Alright, I'm sorry. Hey! Jolted by fresh pain and a dash of surprise, I sat up with a grunt of effort and agony, and looked squarely at the girl who was now sitting on top. Ooh, yeah. Alright. We don't have time to just lie around here. We got to keep moving. Huh? A look of fresh surprise appeared on the girl's face, and at first, I was at a loss to what? Oh, what's going on? But as I continued to look at her, I soon realized that between the fireball that had struck her and our subsequent fall down, Noble fucking nailed that. So anyway, Whoa! Oh, damn! Well then, those are bigger than what I thought they were. Jesus Christ! I might have to censor that. That's a bit too much. Those look like fucking marshmallows. Holy shit. Oh, but nice! Oh, man! Oh, those are some big titties. Anyway, any damage and relatively minimal clothing had been utterly destroyed. Yeah, I can see that. All that remained of the material was a few scant rags that draped about her hips and obscuring her womanhood. Oh, alright. Just the lower parts, which meant that every inch of the rest of her flesh was presently on display for the world to see. I didn't mean to stare at her, really. I didn't. But between all the shocks I'd recently taken and the flood of fresh hormones surging through me, I was effectively frozen, especially that penis. And as the blood surged to my face, the girl's own cheeks reddened like cherries. Oh no, girl! She then covered her chest up with one arm, right before she snarled in outrage. Oh, it's alright. Oh, that happens. Don't look at me, you! I don't know what she was going to call me. All I know is that she ultimately decided to punctuate her venomous declaration by punching at me. Oh no, she punched me! Fortunately, I landed far enough from her that she couldn't quite reach me. All she managed to do was fall over with a grown-up face. Oh, that's kind of sad. And when she did, my eyes went wide at the sight of the scorch marks. And oh no! Oh, you're hurt. I mean, you're really hurt, Aunt. I know. That's why we have to keep moving. We can't let them catch us, or it'll be the end. At this, she then narrowed her eyes at it once more and growled before pushing herself. Is she gonna offer her your shirt, dude? And I told you to stop looking at me. Well, I'm sorry. You're at the screen right now, and it's glorious. She then fired another punch my way, and this time she was close enough to actually hit me. Oh God! But she was also injured, and while she may have been able to hit me before, she was too battered to be fast enough to strike me before I could catch her by the wrist. So you actually caught her. Alright, look, first off, I get you're mad about whatever's happening and everything, but don't take it out on me. Secondly, you're badly hurt, and trying to attack me is only going to make it worse. That's right, so just let me look at those tits. The girl growled lowly in her throat, looking much like a wounded animal at this point. Aww. Deciding to release her arm, I then took the opportunity to get back on my feet, even as she covered herself up once more. Third, I don't have a clue as what's going on. But I do know that we have to get out of here before those people and the dark whatever it was comes after us again. Only I don't know where we can go that's safe. Yeah, please guide me. Is there a hospital nearby? Some of the girl's ire faded at this and was replaced with confusion. I don't think she knows what a hospital is. Hospital? What is that? At this point, I felt like kicking myself. What world I was in, it was obviously based on some medieval fantasies. Yeah, we have to go see the doctor or something, I don't know. And just like I had no context for any of the things that were happening, she had no context for the things in my own modern world. A hospital is a place where many doctors, people who treat the wounded and sick people, work. Yeah, exactly. At this, the girl's eyes lit up with comprehension. You mean like healers? Healers? Yeah, sure, yeah, let's go with that, yeah. Well, that's close enough. Pretty much, yes. So we need to go someplace that is at least a sort of safe and where we can get you patched up. You know any place like that, booby girl? The girl gave a quick nod to this. My home, Kahi village, is fairly close. And it's a safe place as can be in these dark times. And Dawn can certainly heal my wounds easily enough. And yours too. Oh, Dawn, another babe, alright. Nodding to this, and wincing at the same, at all the bangs, bumps, and bruises, and worse that I just picked up, and took in the girl's condition. Whether or not we were actually in a game, or whether something even more bizarre had taken place, she looked like an actual real person. Yeah, good! Get in there, big guy! And so I quickly removed my shirt, glad that I managed to keep it in good shape, and handed it. See, that's my man! I told him he should have done that before. Here, it's not much, but at least it's better than nothing. A few seconds passed as the girl studied the offered shirt. Still covering herself with one arm, she managed to wane smile and accepted it. Yeah, there we go! Thank you. Welcome. Alright. Not any prompting. I turned about so that she could get covered up. Aw, damn. Oh well, no more booby action. But maybe we can get some more next time. So anyway, I'm sorry for that one there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Leave a like if you did. And I hope to see you beautiful sons of guns again next time.
You crazy mother.